hope you're having an amazing day. My name is Kristen Jones, and I am a spiritual life coach and a quantum Reiki healer. And today we're going to talk about self-love. This has come up quite a bit with a few of my one-on-one life coaching clients, as well as behind the scenes and like in the inbox and things like that. And so I wanted to touch on a couple things with self-love today. And so as you are hopping on, make sure you say hi. If your handle is not your name, make sure you tell me your name so I can address you too. I know for mine, my name is spelled Christian, but it's pronounced Kristen. So it can be very confusing, I know. And if you're watching the replay, do hashtag replay. If you are someone that has a question about self-love, about how to practice more self-love, if you have a specific question around it, please drop your comment below, and that way I can address it, I can walk you through it, I can ask you some questions, and we can dive a little deeper in this. This is something I'm very passionate about, is really helping you get to the root of what's coming up for you and why you're feeling the way you're feeling, and just getting really curious about what it is that is the reason why you are feeling the way you're feeling. So often, it's so funny, last night I was actually having a conversation with my husband. I was like, babe, I do this for a living. Like, let's not push this under the rug. There's a reason why all of this is surfacing. Like, it just doesn't serve us. It's not, let me say before this, it's not always feasible to be able to just like dive in to every single trigger or every single situation that comes up that is not serving us. However, it does not serve us to sweep it under the rug and pretend that it doesn't even happen. And it didn't happen, which is a whole nother topic that I am definitely going to dive into. I don't know if I'll have time on that today, because actually the last time I was on a couple weeks ago, I was on a one-on-one call with one of my clients, and she said something that happened to her from a therapist that actually, I was like, oh my God, that actually really triggers me. I was like, thank you for sharing that with me, first of all. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to look at something within myself. Now I am going to journal about this. And I absolutely did. And it was very enlightening. Okay, so let's dive in. I know it takes a moment for Instagram to get it together to let you guys know I'm on. I'm also kind of on a weird time, so it's okay. So let's talk about self-love. Oftentimes we think that losing the weight, having the perfect body, having certain clothes, having certain hair, making our skin better, whatever, all of these outward appearances will make ourselves love ourselves more. And the truth is that it's more productive for us to, I don't even like that word. I don't even like that word, productive. What the fuck does productive mean anyway, right? So it is more beneficial for us to love ourselves where we are while we are working towards where we want to be. You know, maybe that is a weight loss journey. Maybe it is that we're working towards having better skin, or maybe, you know, you don't like your hair and you're growing it out, or whatever the situation is. This is very similar to, like, for example, let's just use money as an example. You know, dreaming of having all of the money, and then we get to where we want to go, or we reach our goals, or we have the money, but we're not happy. Well, how do we step into the frequency of feeling that joy now, of feeling that appreciation and that gratitude now, right? And you think about this in a sense of, you know, just utilizing money as the example. You know, you think of like people that are really wealthy but are very miserable, and that's not always the case. There are very happy people that are very stand-up citizens and, you know, utilize their money for good. And there are also, on the flip side, people that, you know, work really hard thinking that, you know, having all that money will make them happy, or, you know, thinking that their money will solve their problems, and it just isn't. the happiness comes first. The love comes first. The appreciation and the gratitude comes first. And man, I wish I would have known this on my journey when I started my health journey back in 2014, I think it was. I started consistently working out because I hated my body. Not because I wanted to, I wanted to lose weight. I hated the way I looked. And if I would have known what I know now, I don't believe that I would have taken so long to truly love myself no matter the size. Because even when I did get to my goal weight, I still did not truly love myself. I would still pick myself apart. I still wasn't happy with certain things about myself. And sometimes those insecurities still come up, but it's, no matter where I am or my size, I know that my body fluctuates. I know that I'm a woman. I know there are certain times of the month, like I'm just, more bloated. Sometimes I carry more water weight. Sometimes I have more cellulite than other times of, that I'm being more intentional about my nutrition or, whatever. And so how do we get back to a space of loving ourselves? Love ourselves first through the journey, because if you get to where it is that you're going, you might find that you're still struggling internally with these feelings and these emotions that are coming up for you. So I wanted to give you a couple different ideas that I gave a client today who was really wanting to work on some self-love. And this was really cool because this came up actually with another client earlier this week, actually yesterday. And so we are having her do this as well. So I want you to grab a journal. If you've been following me for any length of time and you don't have a journal yet, what am I even doing with my life? Amazon that shit. Actually, I think I did get this one at Amazon. I can't remember. Journaling is life altering. If you need some journaling prompts, I'm going to give you some. But if you need to or you desire to learn how to journal, go to the link in my bio or go to AnnSheRises.com. Scroll all the way to the bottom, click on free resources. I've got 4 free resources there. One of them is journaling, like a free journaling guide. And it's got my Journal to Heal method. It has my like journaling prompts, how to anchor in journaling into your daily habits. It's a really great PDF for you. And then I also send you a couple other tips via email as well in the following days. So let's talk about self-love. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to grab your journal and I want you to think about 1 to 3 things why you love yourself, or what you love about yourself. Not why, but what you love about yourself. 1 to 3 things that you love about yourself, or that you're like, I can't think of something that I love about myself. What do you like about yourself? What's 1 to 3 things that you like about yourself? And you could also, hi Casey, you can also think about if you're even struggling with that, because I know that sometimes that happens. Sometimes we're just not in a good headspace and we're just not in a good feel space, right? That we're just like, I'm struggling, period. I don't know what I love about myself. Ask someone that you really love and trust and that can hold space for you what they like about you. Because I know that, like, for me, if I was struggling with something that I didn't know what I liked about myself, I would ask my husband and I would ask a couple of my best friends because I know that they would be able to share with me what features and things that they like about me. Hi. And then I want you to write out why. Why do I like that about myself? Or why do I love that about myself? And I want you to stay in that appreciation of that thing that you really love about yourself. It can be so easy to focus on the negative and energy. So, thank you. And it actually has a cute little pocket too. Isn't this fun? I love it. It's like a cute laid back fashion, I guess. Cause I'll wear like my cute little Vans with it or something. I don't know. And skinny jeans in the side part, of course, because that's just how we roll here. Anyway, so it can be easy to look at the negative. Energy is energy is energy, right? And so when we are focusing on the negative, we're going to just continue to notice more negative. If we focus on the positive, more of that is going to flow into our lives as well. And so when we are focusing on the things that we don't like about ourselves, it can so sexy, right? We're focusing on the negative. It can be so tough for us to see the positive things. We focus on the good, we can see more of that good. Makes sense? And so feel the feelings of that, of the appreciation of that thing that you really like about yourself, or those things that you really love about yourself. And just hold that and let's focus on that. And I want you to just begin there. And then the second thing, this is another journaling prompt that you can do, is what are you grateful for yourself? Sorry, reword that. What are you grateful for about yourself? And this one is kind of a two-for. So the third thing I want you to do, so gratitude is the highest frequency that we can hold. And when we are stepping into that frequency of gratitude, it is really tough for anything else. It just kills all the negativity that you're feeling in that moment. And so one of the things that I really love to do is if I'm feeling down about something, or if I'm feeling down about myself about something, is to step into the feeling of gratitude. I think it's important to go within, and oh my gosh, my laptop keeps making me scroll out. It's like popping up all of these, like, I don't know, I'm on this website and it keeps like transferring like pictures and it's really annoying. Anyway, I think it's important for us to look at the triggers, look at the things that are coming up for us, look at the emotions that are surfacing, and get curious and be the gentle observer and see what's coming up for ourselves. But I also believe that sometimes we just need to pivot. We just need to be like, okay, I see this, I honor this in myself, I'm going to work through this. Right now, I just want to feel better. And so gratitude will elevate your energy. If you saw my reel earlier today, I was like jumping around like a crazy person this morning in a hoodie and my slippers and a blanket wrapped around me because it was really chilly and it was kind of windy. I just had energy. I needed to move out. I just needed to pivot my energy. And so I meditated, I did gratitude, and I stepped into that frequency of what it is that I desire to feel. And then I jumped around like a weirdo to just move the energy out because it just wasn't serving me. And I don't care what my neighbors think. I just needed to feel better. And so that's what I did. I chose to feel a little bit better through shifting my own energy to feel that gratitude, that gratefulness. Okay, so the third thing that I would love for you to try is each day, morning or night, I really love the idea of starting the day with something positive. Do not grab your phone the first thing in the morning. I know it can be a tough habit to break. Refrain from grabbing your phone first thing in the morning and pulling up social media, pulling up the email, and scrolling. Really take time for you in the morning. And so one thing that I noticed probably about 3 years or so ago when I was spending time, yes, I just don't care. I'm just like, I just need to feel better. Like, whatever, ditch away. So, I noticed with a mentor one time, he was like, you just need to think positive. And I was like, great. But the first thing out of my mind in the morning is I think negative. I was thinking negative. The first thoughts I was thinking was negative. And so I had to teach myself how to feel better in the morning, how to think, how to shift better into better feeling thoughts in the morning. And so a book that really changed my life was, it's by Gabby Bernstein. Oh my God. Bernstein books. Hold on. I'm having a brain fart, so I'm just Googling it. Super Attractor. Super Attractor by Gabby Bernstein. That book changed my life. Such a good book. Like, if you've never read it, you can go to Amazon and purchase it, or you could also listen to it on Audible, I'm pretty sure. That book is amazing. But I actually have affirmations that are tailored to what I want to shift and what I want to manifest and what it is that I want to step into. I have them for a while. I had them typed up on like just a piece of paper that I printed out, and I just recently put new ones on sticky notes because I realized the ones that I was reading off of, I was like, yeah, I'm just like going through the motions right now. And so now the ones that I have, I really love. They're like, I can feel it in my heart. Like, I'm just like, yes, they resonate with me. And so I can't even remember why I went on that tangent. Somebody was obviously meant to hear that today. So each day, either morning or night, I know why now. In the morning is a really great time to shift the way we're feeling. So we can do that by staying off of our phones, staying off social media, first thing in the morning, taking time for you, reading those affirmations that are tailored to you if you need to know how to do that. I teach you how to do that in my free journaling PDF that you can get on my website, AnnSheRises.com, or it's in the link in my bio, and just shifting to feel a little bit better first thing in the morning. Or you could do it at night, and that is this: notice something positive about yourself. And then I want you to, and this could be, it could be how well a situation was handled, for example, or how great you look, or something you really like about yourself. Oh my gosh, this website. I am just going to close my laptop. So, yes, notice something positive about yourself. Literally anything that will make you smile. Just notice something good about yourself. And this one is kind of like building off of the last one, is if you are noticing someone that is triggering you on social media, or even in the real. So if it's on social media, you can do one of two things, depending on the platform: unfollow, unfriend, whatever. Or if you don't want to unfollow them completely, you can choose to see less of them. I think you can choose not to see like their posts and stories or something like that. I think on Facebook you can take a break. I don't know exactly what it's called. It sometimes changes, so it might be called something different. So just choose to see less of the people that are triggering you. And it's not anything against them. It is just an opportunity for you to take some time to work on you. And so, like for myself, I have done this for myself as well. If there's something that keeps coming up when I see certain people's posts or certain people's stories, I just click see less or take a break or whatever. I don't typically unfriend or unfollow people unless I'm just like, I just really can't right now. Then it's okay. It's okay for you to do what you need to do while you're working on yourself. And it doesn't mean that you are not going to come back to them or follow them again or whatever. Just take that time for you. And then if it's in the real, this one, I mean, it depends on the situation, but allow your intuition to guide you. If somebody is triggering you, do you need to spend less time with that person? Do you need to have a conversation with them? If they're triggering you, remember it has less to do with them and it has more to do with what it is that is a light is being shown on a shadow from within, and it's giving you an opportunity to heal. Those triggers are showing up for you for a reason, and it's giving you an opportunity to work through it, to be the gentle observer, to ask yourself some questions, and to get to the truth, to get to the root of the situation. Pull it out and see your truth. And I think that was it. I think I covered my notes. So self-love, it's a big thing. We love ourselves now So while we're working on ourselves, as we are growing, as we are expanding, as you're working on yourself, maybe you're losing weight, maybe maybe you're on a business adventure, maybe you're on you're looking for a new job, or looking for the next promotion or whatever. Love yourself as you are right now, and try out some of these tips that I gave you today. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to message me. My DM is always open. Let me just go through this. Time to go shopping in my closet. Yes, I actually need to get rid of some stuff. And this right here, that's like shoes I'm just getting rid of because I have not worn them in forever. I have tons of like heels and stuff. And since I since I quit my job 5 years ago to be an entrepreneur full time, I have not worn heels hardly at all, except for like to a few Air Force events and like maybe on a couple cruises. Let's see. And laugh and let it out. I want to scream and shout a little loud. Yes. Oh my God, that's so awesome. And also like moving out that energy. I talked about that this morning in the reel a little bit. Scream therapy is amazing. I taught my 8-year-old how to do that, Colin. He likes to just scream it out. And so we get a pillow and we safely scream into the pillow and just get that energy out. I personally love to jump around, to dance, to move my body, to move the energy out. Breath work is amazing. You can cover one side of your nose. Left side is feminine, right side is masculine. You can cover your nose and just breathe. You can look up breath work. Stevie, I think her name is Stevie L. Wright with a W-R-I-G-H-T maybe. Stevie Wright on Instagram. She's a breathwork facilitator. There's other breathwork facilitators. You can look it up on YouTube. Exercise. Movement moves energy. Movement moves energy. Do not allow that energy to stay in your body. Do something with it. You are worthy of getting rid of that energy. You do not have to hold on to it, and you can always explore it. Just allow yourself to feel good now. So I hope this was helpful for you today. Comment below and let me know what your favorite tip was or which one you want to try first. And wanted to let you know that my Spiritual Life Coaching Program is opening on... Let me see. We start on April 5th, I believe. Let me look at my calendar. My planner, rather. Yep, April 5th. We start on April 5th as week 1, day 1. My Spiritual Life Coaching Program. I have 2 spots available, and this is a really great opportunity for you if you are someone that is looking to feel better. If you're someone that is struggling with things like stress and anxiety and overwhelm, if you are struggling with, I know some of the things that my current clients are struggling with right now is, that self-love as well as like self-sabotage and, the things that are surfacing for them in the past that are being presented in their current now. And so my intention is to help you shine the light on the things that are surfacing for you, to enable you to feel better, to help you rediscover who you are underneath the layers of all of the things that society has placed, that the triggers have placed, that the anxiety has been bogging you down. We're just going to lift it all. In my Spiritual Life Coaching Program, we do 2 60-minute one-on-one calls a month. You get a 30-minute 911 call that you can use anytime throughout the month. You get a 60-minute one-on-one quantum Reiki healing session, as well as a group Reiki healing session that is only with my other one-on-one clients and their immediate family members only, and your immediate family members only. And then we do texting via an app called Voxer, where we can also walkie-talkie back and forth to each other. So it's basically like having me on speed dial. What else? We do weekly check-ins and intention setting. I hope you set a word or a feeling that you want to cultivate for the week, as well as intentions that are aligned with where you are in your cycle. As women, we are very cyclical, and so we want to align our intentions with not just our healing journey, but as well as where we are in our cycle. Because if we are in a phase like our PMS week where but we set where we need to be more slow, doing a little bit less, but we're setting an intention to go, 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 do, do, do. It's really not going to serve us to the best of our practice. And then you also get access to my energy healing meditation series. My member dashboard where you will get a couple different training videos on journaling, on intention setting. It's a whole vibe. It's a whole vibe. And then we have a group chat as well as individual chat. So we get that community feel as well. So if you want to have that relationship with the other women that I'm coaching as well, you're welcome to. So if you're feeling like, girl, this feels like a yes for me, shoot me a message, or you can go to the link in my bio. Also, andsherises.com, click on services, click on, not services, what is it? Click on, I don't even know where it is. Let's see. Click on services and then click on spiritual life coaching. You can read about it. You can read some of the testimonials that I have as well. There's also in the highlight section. And then what I will do is I will just ask you some questions and we'll see if it is a good fit for you and if it is something that I feel that is aligned with what I can help you with. And then we'll kind of go from there. I have 2 and 4 month packages. If you have any questions, I'm a message away. I'm happy to help, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.